Hello and welcome to Arcade Classics. In this installment, the game is Block Block, released by Capcom in 1991. This was an arcade exclusive game that was never ported to any console. It includes two different modes, a normal mode and a beginner mode. Let's play it on the beginner mode just for this video. So this is a block breaker game similar to Atari's Breakout or Taito's Arkanoid. It's basically Capcom's take on it. It's a rather simple game where you move a paddle around with an analog paddle controller, and you break the blocks to proceed to the next stage. If you miss the block, you die. Although the original game used an rotary dial as a controller, using just a D-pad or an analog stick with emulation works just as well, and this is actually not the case for a lot of these different paddle games. Like for instance, playing Arkanoid with the D-pad is next to impossible. Block Block, actually, it works pretty well. This game is actually really hard for what it is. It seems that your paddle only stays at its normal size for only a short period of time before it depletes and then goes to a much smaller size. And obviously when it's smaller, it is harder to aim the block back up to the top of the screen. So this is not a game I can really talk at length about. There's not really a whole lot to say about it. It's a paddle game, and it's not a bad one, and it's, it's available in Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2. So when I get around to doing Capcom Classics Collection Volume 2 week, this is going to be covered again in that series. But for now, in Arcade Classics, I thought I'd take a look and talk about this game, because this is one that I actually played when I was a kid. I always thought that the rotary dial controller was kind of cool in it, and, to move it back and forth was something that was kind of a novel. I also like that little feature there where you can exit the stage by hitting the exit sign rather than having to, continually aim for that last block that's left. A lot of these block breaker games are like that, where you have to clear every single block to proceed, but, this one throws you a bone at least. The game is taped, so to present it in, widescreen YouTube mode, I have to, make it really small, so it's vertically accurate, but it means that it's kind of hard to see. I could have stretched it, but I think this is probably the best way to present a Tate game like this. I don't know, you guys, tell me what you think about it. So like I said before, there's not really much I can say more than what I've already said. It does have a handful of power-ups, but it's not like a lot of other paddle games that have some, pretty wild power-ups, like Arkanoid 2, for instance. The fruit seems to extend the size of your paddle. And the money bags simply give you points. They don't do anything like they're not in in-game inventory or something like that. So I continue to pick up the money bags, but there's not really any point in doing so. Let's see, the fruit may be bigger though. So that's something that is worth picking up. As Capcom arcade games go, this one is kind of forgettable, but I have some nostalgic memories from it because, I played this game when I was a kid, so yay for me. And based on what I've read online, the game is fairly widespread, or was fairly widespread back in the day, so there's a good chance that you might have saw it in your local arcade too. The title Block Block is kind of English to me. You know, it's not really a title that really speaks to an English audience. It's definitely like a Japanese developed name, and they might have thought that it was clever. Maybe it's like Japanese onomatopoeia or something, you know, who knows. Whoops. So the problem with these paddle games is when you get down to the last few blocks that are left, you know, trying to hit them is kind of sometimes a little bit difficult. But one thing I do appreciate about Block Block is that the levels are designed so that you're not constantly just doing the same thing. The blocks change the layouts, so you know it's not like playing, say, Arkanoid or something where the layers are constantly the same. Even these bricks that you can't initially destroy when you hit them, you'll eventually be able to destroy them if you hit them enough times. And that's something that's appreciated and, again, changes the game up just a bit. Well, anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about this game, feel free to leave those in the comment section down below. And be sure to hit the like button, because hitting the like button helps support my channel and lets me know that you guys want to see more videos like this. So until next time, guys, take care.